Greetings Flingers, Gustaf here back with another gameplay video. Today we'll be playing as the big, bad, bold Terence. Now some of you might be thinking, what is there to learn about the bird that has no ability? Leading question, Terence actually does have an ability. And even though he's not the most complicated bird, there are some things that are good to know about. Terence has some unique properties. He's the biggest and heaviest out of the flock by a large margin. And he's the only bird whose ability can't be activated by tapping on the screen. Instead, his ability activates when Terence comes in contact with an object after being flung. On impact, Terence will deal extra damage to blocks and won't be slowed down for 0.15 seconds. That might not seem like a lot, but it really helps to get through dense structures easily. First off, here's a room that I believe can illustrate how to not use Terence's ability. If I try to take it all out in one throw here, I would probably go for the floating tower first. But then I would use Terence's ability just to destroy a balloon. That seems kind of wasteful, right? Let's see how that will go. Not very effective at all, right? So Terence was really slowed down and the ability wasn't active as I reached the main structure that I actually wanted to destroy. So let's try that again. So, slightly different structures this time around, but I think you'll get the point. If instead of trying to be so greedy and take this floating tower out, I just go for the main structures that I want to destroy, I think I can cause a lot more destruction. Okay, so far so good. Here's another high point of Terence that we'll talk more about later. Things like slime slides, flower launchers, portals are really good for giving him extra boost to take out more towers. Yeah, and now we just have the floating left, so... There we go. Another thing to keep in mind with Terence is that it's not only where you hit the first tower that matters, it's where Terence goes after that. So if I was to just hit this tower in the middle, like this, Terence might not get to the second one. Or in this case, Terence got to the second one, but the third one is still standing. Let's make sure we take out all three towers this time. Knowing how Terence's ability works, we can make use of it in a fun way here. We'll launch Terence into the ground while his ability is still active so he doesn't lose any momentum, to make him bounce and fly into the two other towers at a much better trajectory. Let's try it out. So here, much better. Nice! As I mentioned before, anything that increases Terence's velocity is really useful for him. Since he's the heaviest bird, he makes the most destruction out of going really fast. These fans, for example, might not seem like they would help a lot, but if we shoot Terence in here, I think will cause absolute destruction. Yeah, you can see that he just gets a little bit of speed boost and it goes through the towers like butter. Here's another room where I believe few members of the flock would do as well as Terence because of this slime slide. We can take out this first tower with Terence and then let the slime slide do the rest. Perfect. Here's another room where I believe we can do something fun with Terence. We'll try to activate this bottom geyser to give Terence insane momentum and take out the rest of the room. Let's try it out. Boom! Last but not least, Terence is great against bosses. As I'm sure you all know, Terence deals massive amounts of damage when impacting the boss directly with his ability. But you can also be a bit more indirect and pave the way for the boss to fall out of the level. That was it for today. I hope you all learned something about our chunkiest member of the flock. Until next time.